What's up?
Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. The Mountaineers will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Owls offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He is fast.
Nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He'll try to do it himself. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Mountaineers offense will take the field for the first time. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally,
Good
you say that's
defense.
a win for the running back. The running back and a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, give on the inside. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Now on 2nd down. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. And the Mountaineers are on the move. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Garrison. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is
We might have a losing season.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown Appalachian State.
What is with our defense?
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll throw it on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. He wants to throw. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size in one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And the extra point is good. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Garrison. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again.
Good defense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near
I'm glad Ford decided to stay.
He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. They get him down after he makes the catch.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defenses is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Nice.
And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Going to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the pass is complete. He's got it.
We are throwing down.
Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. It doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say.
Good defense.
You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Working that left side now.
Good defense.
And here's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
What is crazy is we cannot even score. I mean, have defense.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call
Without defense,
that's 2 touchdowns.
we're not
now,
going.
2 games
That's
with still more
championship.
to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name
Or
will
a
be called
championship.
lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have. And he breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
But we got it
That big play
fast.
changes the complexion of things.
Running
It's
back.
1st and 10 just outside the 30. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
That's what I think
Well,
of
they're
that.
certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
I know there's a lot of play callers that will try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. 1st down.
Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs come.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. After that,
We are the scoring machine now.
extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You got to swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until
Good
they stop
defense.
him. He's got it again. He's
We got
dropped
some
behind
flashes of good defense.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got an open man. Nothing but green ahead.
And that's what I'm talking about right there.
And once he got loose, it was all over.
We're going to have a new defensive coordinator.
These offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 7 over Kansas State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right in the middle, you got to control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles do a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. He'll set up to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll bring it back. It's Dobbs. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop.
Good defense.
Now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires deep on the run. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's...
Where's our defense?
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He wants it all.
Good.
Really
Finally, someone.
there, but it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. What a disappointment. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he made the extra point without problem. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Garrison. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Getting some heat. Lost one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Dobbs. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting.
Good defense.
And I've got the lead. They've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good in the next down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Smashes through. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the
That's good defense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long.
I'll be stepping up now.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Yes, we are.
Into traffic, it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And he is taking
Who is that?
You don't give a hoot.
A sophomore.
Does touchdown Owls. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess
Hell
what?
yeah.
They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking deep down the right side.
Now they're struggling.
He intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. They go to the ground. Just buried it. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He pushes it forward.
I thought that was going wrong.
Yeah, in this offense, that's what they do. Last week, he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
Lining up to cover the kick after the touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
Hell yeah.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Oh, what a move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lofts one high and deep.
Good defense.
Through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. If the
Good
quarterback's a
defense.
little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Reed. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Play number 9 on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man
About to play the walk-on.
His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
Ooh, future quarterback. We hope. Doesn't matter who we play.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll leave it with the lone back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll bring it back. It's Dobbs. And the punt team.
Good job, freshman.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh,
that's a touchdown.
Flying out to the left. Touchdown, App State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
I mean, we got stuff to work on.
They develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, gigantic implications in this top 15 battle today, and check out what's going down. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 28 over Oregon. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The option look. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge
I don't know
gain.
who that was.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give as they work on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dobbs. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup.
Not the worst game, but not the best game. By their quarterback.
Comes out throwing on first down. On the move, he fires. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Trying to find his man on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right.
Good defense.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left.
Good defense.
Almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
I mean, we won, but that's not the deal. The deal is we're allowing so many points.
This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go